session, you guys had were leaving. Well, you had just leveled up inside the building known as Armory, and had retrieved a bunch of artifacts and things out of this place from the Aeolian Empire, and when the building itself fell under assault, there was a group of stone giants that were very upset with y'all being there. They had mentioned in their beginning of their attack that you all had broke some type of treaty or whatnot that had stood for at least 100 years. The only person who heard this was Crimson, because Docent translated instantly into his brain what the giants were speaking. So he heard them during their attack. You all managed to fall one of the giants, but you saw that more were coming down the top of the mountain. Reinforcements were coming, and you activated the Osprey and descended down the 100-foot, 120-foot or so foot cliff that led up to where the building was embedded into the side of the mountain. And you just landed the boat on the ground there, with Brug jumping off and retrieving y'all's sled dogs. Not the sleds, you really don't have time. But so about 5 minutes of time has passed between the time the ship landed down, with Dagas just learning how to kind of control it, and the rescue of your sled dogs. Now, as this is happening, above you guys, what you can't see because of how close you are to the cliff face. You can't really see what's going on up there, but what you can hear are the repetitive hammering blows of stone on stone. Boom, 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 boom. And it's echoing off the canyon walls from high up above. Now, as you guys get the last dogs and everyone is on ship, that's where we're picking up today's session. So, currently, Brug has 32 hit points, and all spell slots except for one. Crimson has 37 hit points. Dagas has 48, and Goldie has 32 hit points. I do not know how many spell slots you guys have left. I'm not sure how many spells were cast or whatnot, or how many channel divinities you might have. How many channel divinities do you have, Dagas? Do you know?
Yeah, hang on.
I know you used one.
2. So he probably has one left.
Yeah, that's right. I have one left.
All right. And your spell slots, are they current? What you spent and what you haven't?
Yeah, I only in that last battle did I spend one spell slot.
Just one?
Yep.
Okay.
So I've got 3 level 1 spots and 2 level 2 spots still available.
Nice. So we have the same amount of spell slots. How about you, Goldie? Do you have your spell slots?
You're muted, John.
I think I used a level 2 spell. I used 2 bardic inspirations and a level 1 spell.
Okay. So you're at what? 4, 2, 2.
I got three level 1s, 2 level 2s, and 2 level 3s. And 3 more Bardic
3
Inspiration.
inspirations left. Yep. Okay, so you guys have just all boarded the Osprey, man, and so what do you wish to do? You're not in combat currently, and you hear these hammering sounds above you. That, like I said, you can hear it, but you can't see it.
And I think after our discussion last time, you said that the boat can move 70 feet per round.
At max speed, that boat can move 70 feet per round. Correct.
Well, I'm moving at max speed.
Okay. At what height are you flying this boat?
Well, we had to pick up the dog. So
Yeah. So you're still. That's what I'm saying. You're still on the ground. So
yeah.
tell me what. Dagas, you're captaining the ship. Tell me how you want to fly the ship and which direction you want to go.
Well, we're gonna go pick up the dogs first. That's get them on board. You said that was about 5 minutes to do
Yep.
that.
That has just been done. This is where we're at.
Yeah.
We've got our dogs on the ship. It's a little crowded because I think there's 4 of you, and then what I say we had 9 dogs.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so like you're
Crimson was on a sled by himself because of his weight. I think each sled can carry up to 500. Is that right?
I don't remember. I just
okay. We kind of.
I want to say we had 9 dogs.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we want to make sure we got all 9 dogs.
Brew could train 3 lead dogs, 1 for each sled.
Yeah.
And then there were 2 just weight carrying dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's 4 of us, 9 dogs. That's 13. Okay, with a carry capacity of we could squeeze in 2 more people or 2 more dogs.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea of what's on the ship right now. I mean, it's a pretty packed house.
All right. So after we finish,
since you're flying the vessel, tell me how high you want to go and like which direction. Do you want to go back down through the veil in which you guys came?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe, what's the height of any type of foliage and trees in the area? 20 feet, maybe.
Yeah, it changes as you come down that veil. You know, there's rocky outcroppings and stuff. So I know the higher you get, the more open it will be because you're actually in a valley between two ranges. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, I want to, eyeball it, and I'll leave it up to your discretion of what that height's going to be. But I would say like 100 feet, and then we're going to 70 feet per round head to our destination.
Okay.
I don't know how tall are the cliffs that we came down.
About 100, 120 feet.
Shucks.
I mean, look at it this way: you're gonna have to fly over terrain anyway. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can start off, man, at 30 feet, and as you're going away from them, raise up in level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just don't want to have to navigate through a bunch of trees and crash.
Yeah, so 100 feet's probably fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's what I'll do. I'll gradually start off, and when the tree, I'll just keep matching the height of the trees. If they're getting bigger, I'll go a little higher, and I'll just basically I want to stay about at least minimum 25 feet above the tree line.
Okay, awesome. So you guys start to descend down the veil with a slow increase. And at 70 feet around, you get, I'd say you get up out of boulder range, or maybe not quite out of boulder range. As you get to that 100-foot level, which we'll say happens in a couple of rounds, that'll be That's 200. That puts you just right at the edge of their boulder range with the giants that are still up on the cliff.
Yeah, what's the max? Remind me what the max vertical speed could be. Like if I didn't move it forward, how much can I levitate the boat upwards?
70 feet per round.
The same as a levitation spell,
Oh, like
I would
20
say.
miles per round
Straight
or
up and
something like
down. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm not talking about fly speed. That's completely different.
Yeah.
Okay, but as you start to ascend, pulling away from this cliff face, going down the vale, I need 2 checks. I need an intelligence check from you, Michael.
All right, I can do that. Let me get to here and intelligence check. All right, and here we go. That's going to be a whopping 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay, that's an intelligence check. Give me a perception check.
Okay, I got it. I got advantage on that. So, 17.
Okay.
I'm
2
so
things you
perceptive. I
notice.
knew I'm not that smart.
2 things you notice as you're starting to ascend, because you've already figured out that pull back the wheel makes you rise,
Yeah.
push down makes you drop, is on this 9-handled ship's wheel, 2 of them are made of gold. That's all you just noticed they're gold. You haven't put 1 and 1 together yet.
All right.
The second thing is you're looking over your
Look
shoulder. What you now, even at 210 feet away, you've gotten back up to the level of that cliff face, and you can see the entrance of Armory. And it looks like the 2 remaining hill giants that were coming to aid the 2 you killed are just finishing hammering the shit out of that stone entrance.
Okay.
Where it looks like they've broken it down, and they're trying to just crush that entrance in. They're still working.
Okay.
You also see 3 more hill giants coming down that mountainside.
All right.
And they're looking dead at y'all. One of them picks up a rock and throws it.
Mm-hmm.
It just falls out of your range as you guys start to descend down the vale at 100 feet.
Okay. Sounds good. I put the metal to the pedal.
I had something covered for that anyway.
Okay. You're moving at about half speed. Go ahead and do another intelligence check.
Because I'm wearing armor, metal to the pedal. Okay. What's
Metal
that?
to the metal.
Oh, that won't hurt me today.
What did you want me to do?
Another intelligence check as
Another
you're
intelligence check.
trying to steer this. I'll make it a perception check. We'll go ahead and make it a perception check.
Okay. That's going to be 14.
That's perfect.
Okay.
As you're going to center the boat up to fly as free of each side of the veil as you can, when you go to turn it one way, one of your hands kind of twists on that gold handle a bit, and you feel a sudden surge on the right side of the vessel.
Okay.
And you realize that these gold handles are almost like throttles
For speed?
for speed.
All right. Well, then I will take both in hand and see if I can't, as long as the path is clear in front of me, of course.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'm going to accelerate and see if I can push them forward and see if they accelerate.
You notice that little surge, and you're like, huh. And you crank them.
Uh-huh.
And the Osprey almost lurches forward as it hits its 70 feet around top speed.
Oh, okay.
And now you're putting some good distance between you and the boulder hurling stone giants.
Yeah,
And you look
that's
back,
what I'd like to do.
you look back again to notice one thing. They look, a few of them are climbing down the cliff face.
Well, adios, compadres.
Yep. Okay, JD, we can go ahead and slap our boat on the other two maps that we had prepped up today. Or actually, before that, once we're out of missile range,
right.
Brug is going to. Let's see who's hurt the worst. Goldie and Brug are.
Yeah.
I'm at 37 out of 63, so
Yeah, I'm at 32 out of 67.
yeah.
So this is how we're going to do this. Brug is going to go to Goldie and use a second level cure wounds on him.
Yeah, I did track that.
That ain't bad.
I still have 5 points I can lay hands with.
That's okay. But hold on, let me do this. Goldie gets 14 back.
Okay.
That puts him to 46. Then I will do the same because I am chaotic good and heroic like that to Crimson. Crimson gets 13 back. That puts him up to 50. There's both my second level spells. And then I will definitely first level cure wounds myself.
I mean, how much time? I guess we should ask each other this: is like, how much time do we have between where we are now and our destination? I mean, do we have an hour that it will take to get there? And if that's the case, can everyone else but myself, because I'm obviously concentrating on not crashing into anything, can everyone else take a short rest to?
Not yet.
Okay.
Y'all just took a short rest when you leveled up.
Okay.
That was less than an hour ago.
Okay. I'm just trying to get our time frame.
No worries. What did I say I rolled? Fuck. Okay, I'll take it.
I didn't know that was on the dice.
My hit points are for curing my wounds.
I'm talking about the fuck.
Yeah, that's a 1.
Oh, yeah.
That's on there.
All right, Brug is back up to 43. 43, 50, 48, 46. Dogus, did you want to lay hands? I mean, you can do that on yourself, or if anyone wants to come over and get laid hands on.
Yeah, I've got 5 points, Brett. So, I mean, how about what's Crimson down?
Oh shit!
I'm fine now.
Okay. How about Brug?
Brug is still down 24 points.
Okay. Well, I'll put 5 with the lay hands, and then I'll cast a level 1 on Cure Wounds. Oh, that's a good roll. Well, good enough. 10 more points from Cure Wounds.
Okay, so was that 15 total?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm much healthier now. Brug, thanks you.
I'll use my sword to recycle the spell slot.
That
Only when you use the divine smite, sir.
What's that?
It only works on a divine smite.
Yeah. Okay.
It just doesn't give you a free spell slot. It's when you use Divine Smite, you can recover that spell. Okay,
I'll be
I'm just
honest, I
kidding.
really don't know when I spent the level 2 spell slot on last. Like, oh, sorry, I don't remember what I spent the level 1 spell slot on 2 weeks ago. So I don't know if it was design. It was probably a bless, if it was knowing myself. It had to be one of the two. It was either a bless or a divine smite. So
Okay,
I just don't recall. I just don't recall what it was.
so you use one of your first level slots on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still at 2 and 2.
Yeah, 2 and 2.
I just have 2 first level spell slots left. But we're feeling much better after sailing out of there. That took a few minutes as well, healing as we're flying with you, navigating there. So you guys break out of the mountainous range.
Who deleted the boat?
I didn't delete the boat. I put it on the map where I wanted it.
Oh,
If you shrink down your map, no, put it back on there. What are you doing? There you go.
didn't realize that was unlocked. Sorry. Here we go.
No, no worries. Okay, so as you guys see on the map, you guys are clearing out of the range. You're in the rocky foothills, and 100 feet below, up in the distance, you can see a camp. And they see you guys coming your way, or they see something coming y'all's way.
Mhm.
And then you see what looks like maybe a prestidigious firework in the air above the camp. Almost like a signal. And then y'all move 70 more feet and you see another one. So these are 10-foot squares. So, no, I moved the person again on accident. I hate it when I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as you guys are flying closer, you can see another signal in the air. And you can see people doing this, like they're hailing you.
Okay.
So,
And how far away are they?
These are 10-foot squares. So you guys are, let's see, 10, 20, 30.
About 300 feet. Well,
300
240.
feet. Okay.
We're gonna go make a cup of coffee. Be right back while we're descending.
All right.
Or flying.
Sir,
I mean,
put your
I don't-
seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on, sir. No smoking.
I was gonna say, I don't know that anybody's descending or anything yet. We've got a map. I'll let y'all move the tokens. Tell me what you want to do. This is that part where I was like, I'm done railroading.
Okay.
They see y'all, the vessel, and you've seen 2 sparkly like firework bursts in the air above that camp, and you can see people milling around and kind of see the motion. They're waving. Like, hey,
Is there a reasonable, safe landing, like flat landing area near the camp?
Well, if you look at the map there, Michael,
Okay.
there's a whole
Okay. The reason
there's a whole lot of spots right there.
Yeah,
I imagine you could.
Yeah, the reason I ask is like this whole area here, is this like a frozen lake area?
No, that's all just mountainous. Forgive the shading. I see what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I see what you're talking about. No, that's just all you see on these 2 maps is the the valley you guys traveled up and through to get to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just frozen lands, buddy. Yeah, I do kind of see what that looks like. It's kind of like water right there where it shadows up.
Yeah.
No, that's just we'll just say that's just how the sun is shining right there.
Okay. Well,
I got a 19 perception, looking for anything that looks like they might be hostile towards us.
With the 19 perception and you being at the front of that ship, do you recognize that most of the people in this camp are wearing what looks like the regalia of the soldiers that were in Balin Post? And then one more flash, you see sparkles up above the camp, and you can see what looks like a young robed figure who's been sending these prestidations up to make sure they've got your attention.
based on the size of the ship and the location, would I be able to? Hang on. Let's see if I'd be able to do this.
You should be able to just grab the ship and move it. I believe we're all attached to it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So would I be able to reasonably park the ship like here?
I don't know if I would
Sure.
park it that close or not.
Do you think that they're a possible threat?
Anything's possible out here. So yeah.
Well, we also could use the ship as a bit of a fortification too.
Fortification.
It just depends on what do you guys want to do? Like,
And I'm just thinking there's all kinds of room. You could fly over the camp and land on the other side of it.
Okay, that's improved.
Yeah. You land about 100 feet away, just
I'll
in
land,
case.
like, down here somewhere.
They might try to steal our ship.
Okay. So I might be the ship's captain, but I need navigation here. So how about right there?
Yeah, and then I would
That's
do
okay,
this.
baby. Goldie will steer the way for
Yeah,
you.
there you go. Perfect. And
Okay,
Deanna,
so you
that's
guys,
what we're doing.
did you actually land it on the ground?
Well, let's see. We're 100 feet. We're 100 feet away from the camp. As I'm flying like 100 feet over the camp, what do I perceive these people doing, other than trying to get our attention?
And that's all you see. It's a camp. There appear to be probably about 15 people milling about trying to get your attention. A handful of them look well armored and armed. I'd say about 5 of them, and then the other 10 look like they're your regular chainmail.
And we know these guys
Leather.
are from Balin posts, so all the more reason to be cautious.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, see, JD, again, like you're observing things, but you're not telling your company what you're observing. Like, let the guys know what you see, bro, when you roll the 19 observation check.
Yeah.
Don't assume that because I told you what you saw that I told them what you saw. This is a good chance for you to be like, hey, I think these guys are from Balin Post, to talk a little bit, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it could depend on the decision you make. And so far, so good. Like, that's pretty smart of you guys to kind of
Yeah, we're at 100 feet hovering over that particular area, and we're just kind of at this point while I'm maintaining buoyancy of 100 feet. I'm relying upon my party members to tell me like what's going on.
Okay, so that was your final decision. You guys landed.
No, I'm 100. We're 100 feet above the ground.
But about 100 feet past the
So he
camp,
hasn't landed
looking
yet.
Yeah, 100 feet past the camp, 100 feet off the ground. I'm yelling back to Crimson and Goldie and Rube. Hey, tell me what's going on. What do you see? I've set up for them the perfect observation platform.
There's some folks down there. That's all. I can't hardly see over the rail, baby. Whew, Goldie needs some stilts.
Yeah, we haven't landed yet, but I will. But if we do land, this is the area that we're going to probably land in.
Okay. As you cross over the top of their encampment, you
At 100
receive,
feet.
Dagus, you receive a message, the message cantrip.
Okay.
It says, "Hail, adventurers.
Hail to you.
Our company is
Good
our
day.
company is from Balen Post. We seek to know what you have discovered."
And I relay that to the rest of the party. It looks like I'm getting contacted by the camp down there. They're asking us what we've found out within our travels.
None of their business.
I mentally project.
You can respond in what is it, a 25-word sentence?
25
25
words.
25 words, yeah.
Okay.
Ask him why you want to know.
Yeah. I will say within that 25 word parameter. Hail, friend. We've just returned.
You're thinking too hard, Mike. Just tell me what you're going to say.
Okay. We found
That
out.
was 24 words, sir.
Bye. Adios. I'm just gonna basically say, hey, we've found out quite a bit on our trip, and it was perilous, but the information that we have is muy importante.
You receive a second message cantrip as you've reached where you're at now. I would really like to seek a parlay, as if to know that I do not need to push my team any further into danger, especially, since your friend is with us. And then you see, about 100 feet away, now I can zoom in here, walking out of the tent is this little short dwarf, and he's pushing and shoving a very familiar little elf in front of him whose hands are tied behind her back.
Oh, shit.
Is that dangerous?
It's Jonesy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jonesy.
They got your girl.
Different campaign. Like, oh man, what is going on here? As I'm still maintaining control of the ship, I'm going to really rely upon my.
Away, right?
You're like 100 feet away, right?
Uh,
Well, 100 feet up and 100 feet out, so that's about 200
Yeah.
feet.
Okay.
We're actually about 220. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a pot shot at the dwarf.
roll initiative.
Why would I need initiative? He doesn't know I'm attacking him.
Roll initiative. He can see you just as well as you can see him.
Okay, well, I'm at 22 then.
22 for initiative?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. All right. What's 16 plus 7? 23. As you raise your crossbow up and sight in that dwarf, he pulls Jonesy right in front of him.
The whole time I'm steady hopping, trying to see over the rail. I need to give me some of them platform shoes.
What do you wish to do? You still taking the pop shot? It's your turn, Crimson.
Yeah.
My boy said, "Yeah, I am." I love it.
Like I said, that's a
Does a 21 hit?
let me check. It might actually.
Oh shit!
What does 3/4 cover give you?
+5, I think.
Oh no, that's full
No,
cover.
that's
That's full
Well,
cover.
half cover gives you +2.
Okay, what's 3/4 cover give you?
Well, see, I always thought 3/4 coverage gives you +5, and then full coverage gives you 100% coverage. I mean, there's no.
That's two.
I mean, that
Two
does.
3/4 gets a +5 to AC. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. I never knew that. I thought +5 was the full cover.
No, full cover means you can't even target him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, check that
Well,
out.
you
All right.
miss. Because a +5 would give him a 23 armor class.
Damn.
Okay.
As a side note, as a sidebar comment to the party, to the players, is we don't utilize coverage that as much as we should.
Well,
We're not usually in ranged combat, so
I utilize it when it's applicable.
yeah.
I
I
always
haven't.
try to give you guys terrain, and sometimes it helps if like in that last session, where you were like, he's under the table. How much
Yep.
coverage does he have?
Yep.
And if for like the spear shooting mechanism, I gave him his coverage. But if that thing rolled up next to that table, I wasn't giving him his coverage because of the way that the blades on that thing was.
Yeah, it would just dice through the table.
This is a general comment that this is almost like saying movement and movement is key in combat. I'm just saying to the John and JD and coverage is something that we don't usually utilize as much as a party.
True.
And
No,
that's
you're right.
I'm being Captain Obvious, but it's something that maybe we'll think about in the future.
Raglan,
Right.
Crimson.
All right.
I'm writing down the initiative orders now because Crimson just initiated action, pretty much. So everyone else give me an initiative roll.
Goldie got a 17.
Get out of my head.
Oh, was I there?
17.
Goldie got a 17.
Yep.
Doggers, you got a 17 too?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on, let me roll Broog.
What's your dex?
I got a +2.
Okay, I got a +4.
Yeah, you go before I do.
Okay, now I'm going to roll this separately. I'm going to do them in groups. The way I'll roll the vets. Let's do the vets. We got 14s. Now I rolled thugs. They got 14s too. So it'll go vets, then thugs.
Hey, just for recording purposes, can you guys hear the fan on my laptop, or is that distracting on the?
No, I don't hear it at all.
Okay, you don't hear it at all. Okay, how about me when I'm clicking through my screens? Can you hear that?
No.
Fantastic. I was really concerned about that because it's all within this arm reach thing here. Good.
Let me check there.
Much better now.
Got a 16 for one. So it'll be here. $18. That'll be here. Oh, this is going to be interesting then. Okay. So it goes, where's my order at? Raglan, Crimson, then Dagus, then Giant 1, then Goldie.
There's a giant?
There will be in a moment.
Oh, I'm like, did I pass out and then come back and we're in a whole different encounter? I mean,
They're giant?
giant?
Then thugs,
I thought we were fighting a bear bug.
then Brood, then Wizard, then Giant, then Giant. Okay. Dagus, when Crimson shoots at this dwarf, who basically yanks Jonesy in front of him and ducks, it just sails over both of them, barely. You see the camp explode into motion. These men pull out heavy crossbows and like why did he just fucking attack us? And they're let's see, who are my vets? I think you got. Oh, okay. You put the veteran icon as thugs.
No.
And the
there's
thug
veterans
icon
and then
is
there's
vet.
thugs.
What?
Thugs are the ones with the face masks.
Oh, I thought those were vets. Okay, fair enough. So they run over here. They're getting into positions. Actually, he's gonna run over here and guard his master. So is he. So you see these men, they're all running up and like taking defensive positions, Douglas, and arming themselves. And Brug looks at Crimson like, why you shoot at them? Douglas, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. So
Are you all still 100 feet in the air? Or
Yeah,
have you
still 100 feet
descended?
up there. I haven't landed yet. I was
Okay.
I was waiting for the party to let me, or someone within the party to let me know. Like, I'm just maintaining control of the ship and just kind of like
Yeah.
waiting to see what's happening here. So, what happens when I take my hands off the wheel? What happens to the ship?
If it's in forward motion, I would imagine it would continue in that direction.
It
Yeah.
would. You can.
But it wasn't going forward. I was in a hover mode, 100 feet off.
Right.
where we
So
are
if you
right
take the
now.
wheels, if you take your hands off the wheels, nothing happens. Then it just stays there.
No,
stationary.
it stays where it's at. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is the first time I've flown the ship, so I really don't.
It's
So I've
all
taken
good,
off,
Mike.
I've flown it, I've navigated, I've understood the acceleration, and now I know what happens when I take my hand off the wheel. It doesn't just naturally descend. Because this is the first time my character has ever done that.
Right.
That being the case, I am going to, as my action, I'm going to. I think everyone's within 30 feet of me. Let me just double check. But I don't think the boat's big enough. Yeah, so the boat is what, 40 feet long? Each square is 10 feet?
I think it's 30, but yeah.
Okay, well, if the boat is 30, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move, like, make sure that's it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to cast Bless as my action. As my bonus action, I'm going to expend a charge. I think that's how it works. I don't want to screw this up. You get the despair glare. Let's see. Where is it? On the armor,
Oh, flight.
I can expend, as a bonus action while wearing it, I'll spend a bonus action charge to have jump.
Okay.
Okay. And as my movement, I'm going to move into the middle of the pack here. So where is that? I'm just going to basically. I'm not going to stay here. Yeah, I'll just stay. I don't need to move. As long as everyone's within 30 feet of me, you guys get a bonus protection of you get. There's
I
an
think
aura.
it's only within 10 feet, actually.
Oh, 10 feet. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you're
let me
talking
get.
about your aura protection.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, it's only within 10 feet.
Okay. Well, knowing
Yeah,
that.
it grows to 30 feet when you're like 9th level or something like that.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of like position myself here, I guess, in between Broom and Crimson.
Okay. So you've enacted jump. You have jump activated.
That's right.
Okay. You're still 100 feet in the air. Remember that.
Yep. And that's my
Okay.
action, my reaction, and it's 20 feet of movement, I guess.
Okay. It is. That was Doggis. It is Giant One's turn. Can I get a 1, 2, 3 on my giants up here?
1, 2, 3.
They've been. Yeah, that's 1, and then 2 and 3's at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
Let's see how many feet they are away. We got, what do you want measurement? Tour. There it is.
I will put the bless on.
If you upcast it, you
Every-
get all of us.
What's that?
What's that?
I said if you upcast it, you can get all of us.
Yeah. I just don't want to burn a second level spell slot if I don't have to, so that we can maintain some kind of healing. Great, better
you ain't got to
healing.
worry about gold. Gold is already blessed.
All right. Well, I'll make it on. I'll make it on Kirsten, myself, and Rogue.
Okay. I'll take it. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Giant 1. As you see this camp burst into motion, and you're like, oh shit, we're in a fight now. Everyone's starting to, do whatever they do. You see a boulder comes whizzing, and it crashes into the middle of this camp, and it takes out one of these tents. But boom! And as you look up on this hill line in this vale, you can see charging y'all's way are 3 giants. 10, 15, 20. And one of these tents just got blasted with a boulder. It's dead. Fortunately, there's nobody in it. But now you see that not only is the camp jumping to arms, but suddenly all of you have company as 3 massive stone giants are coming down the vale with looks of murder in their eyes. It's Goldie's turn.
Well, since we're so far away and Goldie can't really do nothing with nothing because he ain't got nothing that goes that far right there, all I can do really is just yell down and be like, look here, baby, we ain't your problem. Looky behind you, fool. And then I want to hold my action until we get within 120 feet of the enemy.
Okay.
Because I don't have anything that goes the distance that we are.
So you're holding your action until you're within 120 feet of the enemy?
Correct.
Hang on.
Which in Goldie's perspective, he's thinking, well, hell, these giants could kill these folks, and then we could kill these giants. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Goldie's philosophical.
I believe you're within 120 feet.
No, because we're also 100 feet. So it's 220.
Oh, you go bring
100 feet in the air.
Pythagorean theorem into it?
Might as well.
It's not 200, it's not 220 though. Your math is wrong, pal.
It's like 180.
It would be the one distance is divided by half, so you got the 100 up and the 120 out. Combined 220. And then the one distance is half. You're actually you're within 100, you're about 170. Okay, so you're holding your distance until that happens. It's the vet's turn. Oh, how did I do that? Get that measurement out of here. What did I do?
No measure.
Why did I permanize that measurement? I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see it.
I don't know. Go up to the hand.
There's an 80-foot measurement line on my
The hand.
screen that I was trying to measure earlier.
Oh no.
There it goes. I got it.
It's only on your-
I got it.
I think it just kind of lagged. It wasn't locked.
I found it. It's gone, pretty much. I think. Maybe it was just lag. Okay, the vets. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3 of them are going to take shot. Oh, shit. That's a dirty 20. 1. Miss. So one of y'all got hit. I'm just maybe. It's a dirty 20, so let's see who it is. 1 is Brug, 2 is Crimson, 3 is Dagas, 4 is Goldie. And it's Brug. Okay?
What's
I
your
would
what's
use
your,
at least half cover because we're behind the rails of the ship.
That would still hit me. My AC is 20.
Oh shit! Even with
I'm,
Wait.
I'm next to you. I'll use my reaction.
Okay, then I'll re-roll.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, and that was a nat 20.
Jesus, well, it's a good thing.
Ooh.
So I'm going to take take the first shot,
Yeah.
Yep.
which is 6 piercing damage.
Good call. Good call.
As a bunch of bolts dug into the side of the ship, the thump, thump, thump. One catches Berg in the shoulder. Oh, and he's like, "Ugh." And that's the vets. Jonesy, at a distance with all the chaos, he does a quick heel kick right into Raglan's crotch. Bam! And takes off dashing as fast as she can go. So that's 80 foot for her. She's running straight at y'all's ship.
Ooh, sha-da-doo, da-doo.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. She is amazingly fast. She kicks the dwarf, bam, and just takes off at a dead sprint, with her hands tied behind her back, looking like she's doing that. What kind of run is it called? Where they
The Naruto run.
the Naruto run. She's Naruto running as fast as she can, straight. And now y'all are still 100 feet in the air, but she's hauling ass in that direction. Actually, she's probably about right.
Reminds me, do we have any rope?
Yeah.
I have a
Rope.
like a Dungeoneer's pack.
I think we
I
all
got a 50
have
foot rope.
some rope. Yeah.
We all have rope, but we don't have 100 foot of rope. We got 50, 50, 50, 50.
Yeah. So
If we put them together,
Somebody want to spend around tying knots. There's other things you can do too. There's a lot of things y'all can. I gave y'all all kinds of cool shit to play with. All right, that was Jonesy. Thug's turn. Thugs ain't doing shit. Actually, Thugs are seeing these giants. And let's see, a couple of them will break out in a run after Jonesy. They ain't as fast as she is, though. And the other ones are going to turn and shoot arrows at giants. They plunk them.
all right. So, okay, I got a question.
What?
Since I held my action until they came in range, are they in range now?
Oh, I guess they are, aren't they?
Hold until
Yes. Correct.
When as soon as that first one
Oh,
gets
yeah.
close enough, I'm gonna firebolt the first one.
All right.
17.
On Thug? Yes.
Yep. Oh, sweet. That's 2d10 fire damage. Oh. 6 and an 8. So 14 points of fire damage.
Also, for your rolls to hit, you can roll an additional D4 because you're blessed.
I'm not blessed,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but I'm blessed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Word up fresh. And then that would be my action, sir. I guess.
Okay. It is Brug's turn. Brug's gonna jump over to the wheel and push the ship down to make it start descending.
Okay.
And how fast can you, on levitation, how far can you go up and down and around?
20 feet.
All right, so the ship is moving down 20 feet. Because I don't have a bow anymore. And let's see, hold on. 10, 20, 30. They're out of my spear range. Yeah. Man, what a waste of my first round of combat. No Gloomstalker bonus here. Okay. But that's what I do. I descend the ship. I guess we're at 80 feet now. And it's the wizard's turn. Can I get a measurement on the wizard to our ship?
The wizard. Which one's the wizard? Oh. Did you get it?
140 feet.
Okay.
Out of range of most spells. Just barely.
Most, but not all.
Yeah.
Then 15, 25, 30. I don't think he's in range. Not if you guys are still 8 feet in the air. He's also going to hold his. No, he's not. The wizard.
He's about 130, 140 feet.
The wizard is actually going to cast fly. And he's going to fly up. 50 feet, move 10 feet. No. Shit, I'm out of range. Wait a minute. Lightning bolt's 120 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, yeah. He's there. Okay. He's going to let a lightning bolt rip. Let me zoom in and see who's next to everybody. Is that Goldie at the front of the ship right there?
Yeah.
I ain't wearing no metal either.
Yeah. What round are we still in? Round 1?
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry, everybody's upside down. I'm fixing. All right, it's a 5 foot long, 5 foot wide streak And it's gonna be on a D6. 1 to 2, he's putting it between Goldie and Brug. 3 to 4, he's putting it between Brug and Dagas. And 5 to 6, he's putting it between Dagas and Crimson. That's a 6. I will need Dagas and Crimson to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Okay.
How many D6 is that?
Is it 8?
That's what I thought.
I guess
Okay.
16.
8D6, right?
Yeah. I got a 18 plus 18 plus 4 plus
Then you
3.
you take none of this.
Well, if he used,
Something-
no, he already used his reaction for the turn.
I already
so no,
used
he
my
will take
reaction.
it.
That's why I was.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, it's still half damage. Yeah.
All right, Crimson. What did you roll for your saving throw?
16.
That does it. Holy shit! Okay.
It's
So,
actually only
six-
a
My
100-foot
reaction
line.
to
12, 15, 30. What's half of 36?
18.
Rocky. It can't actually reach us. It's only a 100-foot spell.
It can't.
Like here, let's see.
Yeah, lightning bolt's a 100-foot line.
Oh, 5.
I thought it was 120 feet. Okay.
Let's see.
All right. Well, then scratch that. If he knows he can't reach it, he wouldn't have done that.
Okay. It is 100 feet. Holy cow!
I thought so. Fireball actually has a longer range than lightning bolt. I know
Yeah.
one of them's 120 feet.
Fireball.
Firebolt is 120 feet.
Fireball.
Yeah. So fireball, the spell. Come on, is
150 feet.
150.
So in that case, Brug and Goldie need to roll saving throws as well.
No, because he's just going to throw a fireball at us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have my spell. I don't have my measured spell sheet in front of me. I would have used the one that I have the range to hit you with.
Yeah.
So, yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
At 18,
Goldie saves. What did I roll? What's my save for Jack plus 18 as well? Okay, everyone saved. Everyone takes 18 fire damage, including the ship.
oh no, I can't do that.
Did we determine the ship has about what?
It has 300 hit points.
300 hit points. Okay.
I'm glad you did, because I sure as hell didn't know how many hit points it had.
Ooh,
But what
Hold
was
on,
this-
let me
what
do-
was this
I need to do
crap?
math.
150.
Dagus, you're down to 30.
Yeah.
Goldie, you're down to 28. Crimson, 18 on 50
I'm at
says
32.
32. Yep. And Prove is down to 34. That's the wizard and the two giants. All right, the two giants see this. And they are going, or there, another record somewhere. There they go. So they can't dash. They can only use 40 foot of their movement
Why can't they dash?
because they still want to attack. That's why.
Oh, well, okay.
yeah, they still
20, 30, 40. And he's going to actually, seeing that wizard cast a fireball, he's going to throw a rock at the wizard. What he's going to do.
Huh.
And he's just fucking smashed him, man, with an 18 plus. That's the thug. Where's my giant paper at? There it is.
It's like +5 or something like that, or +9.
Yeah, he hits him. 40, 10 plus 6.
40,
Good
10 plus
Lord.
6.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a
That
cat.
boulder throw.
That's the first roll. 10 and 10. There's 26, 36, 42.
Holy shit. He just got
Molly.
plumb blasted with a big old rock.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Yep.
fireballs. The fireball hits, and just a split second later, this fucking boulder ink missed this wizard. He is gone. He is gone. So we can just delete him or do whatever you want with it. This
Yeah,
guy,
stop
get rid of
moving,
him.
I'll get it.
Okay, cool. I was gonna make you chase him. Like, yeah, you can't get me. That's one giant. I don't want the clipboard. Shut up. And the other giant, 40 feet in a throw. Let's see. Where'd he go? There he is. 10, 20, 30, 40. And that's going to put him in range of... Hell, he might be in range of a buck. No, he was not yet. So he's going to throw a boulder at these two dudes over here. And roll the 19. So 5 plus 5, 10 plus 9, 19. So 29. He pinked this little guy right here. Biff. So you can delete him. And now, like, the whole camp is seeing, oh shit, there's giants on one side. The dwarf.
I tried to tell you.
The dwarf is going to expend one of his Battle Master maneuver points.
Repost.
And he is going to use Precise Strike to gain superiority die to an attack roll. So let me roll that real quick. All right. So he's only going to take a -3 to his sharpshooter. And he's not moving. And he's going to shoot at Crimson.
Of course he is.
Of course he is. So,
Dwarfs hold
Got-
grudges.
+9 to hit you with. And a 13 plus 9 is 22.
Yep.
That hits.
We're still in round 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is the top of round 2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he rolled a 10. So that's that damage, and then 4d6.
What's the 4d6 from?
His sneak attack, because he has advantage.
I'll
What did he get advantage from?
Steady aim.
Okay.
Steady aim. So that's 10 plus 12 plus 13 plus 5 is 18 plus 16.
Jesus.
how much?
34.
Just enough to drop me.
I'll do my reaction since we're at the top of the round
Yeah.
for these.
No,
I can't?
you haven't
Yeah,
had
he
your turn
can.
yet.
This is a new round. This is a new round.
He
That's
hasn't
why I
had his
keep
turn
asking
yet.
you. No,
His
it doesn't
reaction
have to be.
resets on his turn, not at the top of the round.
I thought it was reset it.
At the
No,
top
it
of the round.
resets on
yes.
his turn.
Okay.
Okay, let me just look that up. I'm in.
Yeah, go ahead and look that up just for.
In
Game's sake, you know.
Finishing reactions reset on the start of your turn.
Okay.
JD, you are the epitome of an Encyclopedia Britannica of
Dungeons and Dragons.
Salute, sir. Salute.
All right.
I mean, I'd love for you to be able to save my ass, but you know.
Yeah,
That
I was
dwarf
trying. I was
Drops Crimson with a crossbow shot of his own. Pow! And then his second attack is he's going to turn and shoot at Jonesy.
Does he have crossbow expert?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Do you want me to let you know what he has? Here, I'll go ahead and just break it down for you. I told you this is a BBG. This isn't like this guy will probably kick y'all's ass, like straight up. But let me go ahead and break it down for you, just so you know, for game's sake. He has piercer, sharpshooter, and crossbow expert actually.
Oh,
Jesus.
Damn.
I'm gonna go cry myself in the bathroom. I'll be right back.
That means he has. That means he's at least level 12. Great.
So that is 9 plus. Hold on, let me see if he hit Jonesy or not. Where is Jonesy?
Running.
There it is. 9 plus 9, 18. Yes, he does. Oh, shit.
Yep, he
He
did.
turned the
Wait.
back for 15
Precise
damage.
shot goes away after the first shot.
It does.
Yeah, so his penalty would be -5 again, not -3.
I wasn't sharpshooter here.
Oh, okay.
He was just shooting her.
Yeah. Yeah, unlike you, he doesn't want to kill her. She's valuable to him.
Oh.
But he still plunked her ass for 15. And right in the back of the hammy, thunk, and she's like, ah! Crimson, death saving throw, please. Wait a minute. You have docent. Make a medicine check with a, what is it? I sent you the stat on it. I believe it's a +7.
Yeah, +6 or something like that.
Okay, make a medicine check with
19.
docent first. Docent stabilizes you.
Okay.
What is Dosen? Is it a what is
That's that symbiote that he's
It's my
got.
artifact that's in my chest.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, and for the folks at home who don't remember because it's been a few weeks, go ahead and read what docent is, JD.
I gotta find it.
It is one of the baddest, and it's a real magical item. This is not homebrew.
Like venom.
Or Carnage.
Or Carter.
This is a small little sphere about 2 inches. It has sentience, life support. Whenever you end your turn with 0 hit points, the Dawson can make a wisdom medicine check with a +6 bonus. If this check succeeds, the Dawson stabilizes you. And then it
That's
knows
bad.
Well,
up to
that
6
is cool.
languages.
That's like a Death Ward kind of thing. Wow.
It does more. That's its best feature, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Languages,
it currently
skills,
it
it can
currently
cast
speaks.
detect magic and identify. Yeah.
So you are stabilized. Since you're stabilized and that was dosing, does that count as your turn?
Technically, yes.
Okay, you're at 1 hit point.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, that's cool.
Giant 1's turn. $10, $20, $30, $40. Am I in 200-foot range of y'all's boat?
We're 80 foot up, so that's 40 plus.
We got some thunderstorms now outside.
You're
Was
not,
that 240 I just saw?
No, you got your 240, but we're 80 foot up, so you're about 280 foot away.
Okay, well, he's going to throw a boulder at you anyway. And it just does miss under the boat. It fell out of range. He thought he could get it, but it doesn't. That's Giant 1. Goldie, it's your turn. Hey, didn't you firebolt one of these motherfuckers into oblivion?
He firebolted him, but I don't
So
think he did enough damage to kill
firebolted
him.
the first one.
He only did like 14
I did 14
points.
points.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Correct. So it's Goldie, it's your
Firebolt
turn.
this bitch. I'm gonna firebolt them again. Oh, does a 21 hit?
Yes, absolutely. Same one?
Yep.
All right, roll damage.
Ooh, that's 10 and 3. So 13 more points of damage.
Oh, he almost gone. He definitely quit. He quit running after her. The second fireball hits, and he's like, ah.
And then with my, it says it's a reaction, but can I do it as a bonus action, or do I have to do it as a reaction?
What?
If it says it's a reaction, then that's what it is. It's a reaction.
Okay.
Well, what are you trying to?
Well, being as that dude just threw that rock at me, or at the boat, I was gonna use my lyre of building.
Oh yeah, you should have done
And
that
throw
before it
my
was your turn, dude.
You can only do that particular. Is that the one you can only use once a day?
No, I can use that as many times. I can only cast the spells once a day: fabricate, move earth, pass wall, and summon construct.
No, I believe that reaction that you can use to give something resistance to the attack and resistance up till your next turn. I think that's only usable once a day.
Here, I'm
That
looking up
particular, or that would be like every round. You just use your reaction to be invincible. Lyre building.
now. While holding this lyre, you can cast Mending as an action. You can also play the lyre as a reaction when an object or a structure you can see within 300 feet of you takes damage, causing it to be immune to that damage and any further damage of the same type until the start of your next turn. So now he can just do that as a reaction.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then I can cast the spells once a day. They recharge at dawn.
Lyre building. I swore that you can only do that once a day.
Nope, he can play it as a reaction. And you can cast Mending as an action. The spells
Well, I'll be
that you
damned.
can cast out of it are once a day each. So
Yeah.
Okay, object or structure. Okay,
yeah.
not person or any. Okay,
No.
okay, that's legit.
So that's a reaction, so I can't do that. Until,
Yeah, if you'd have hit. Where'd y'all go?
Just know that if I get another rock thrown at the boat, I'm gonna do that as my reaction.
Well, it only
Sounds
works if
good.
it hits the boat.
Either
Sounds
way,
good. The vets. The vets are turning their firepower on the giants they see coming up over the hill. Oh, one hit. Okay. For those 6 points of damage, hit giant one.
little tinker,
Yeah, a little pink.
little half-pound bass stink.
Jonesy, her turn. She'll move her 40 feet. She's right under the ship now. And she'll turn and fire a short bow at the same vet that's chasing her. And misses. What?
We were not really throwing each other.
Nothing better be broke.
Nothing. I pick them up a little bit and tag on them, and nothing happened. And I won the challenge.
Quit roughing in the room. I'm glad you won. Goodbye. All right. That was Jonesy. Thugs. The thugs are starting to run, dude. They're like, oh shit. So they're trying to haul ass.
Take off, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to play them any other way. They're like, fuck that boat. There's fucking stone giants coming this way. So the thugs are running in different directions. The vets have kind of... They were shooting at the stone giants. It is Brug's turn. And he is going to drop the ship another 20 feet. Continuing down. And that puts us at 40 feet. And as he's throwing it down, he throws his 50-foot of rope over the rail. Down to where Joe and Sinya is. I figured one of y'all would be like, parachute down.
I was going
Jump
to
back
until I
up.
got shot in the face.
You know what? That's a hell of a fucking comment right there, but I'll have to roll with that. Okay, that's Brug. The wizard's dead.
And go and don't let him.
Giant 1 and Giant 2. Where are they at? Oh shit, they're real close. 10, 20, 30. That's 40 for him. I'm gonna do their movement first.
I like
10, 20, 30, 40 for
giant one already
him.
went.
What?
You hear me? I thought
Oh,
giant
he
one
charged
already
away.
went.
You're right. This is Giant 2 and 3.
There was giant 2 and 3 haven't gone yet. I believe.
And they're still not close enough to...
It's about right here.
They're gonna dash. They're gonna dash. They done pulled out stone clubs. Ran past their homie. Like 3 stone giants are about to run into this camp. I think everybody's about to dip set, get the fuck out of here. What's happening soon? We'll see. All right, top of the round, Raglan.
I don't think I got to go.
You should have went right after Crimson.
Yeah, this
Oh,
second
you know
round,
what?
I think you.
I
I
didn't
did,
do
Michael.
mine.
I apologize, bro. It is your turn. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds at second level on Crimson.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. That's going to be 25 points.
Nice.
That's really good.
Oh, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 48 plus 2.
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah,
second
for a
level?
second level cure wound
For
spell.
Cure Wound, that's 2d8 plus your Wisdom modifier. Not
at second-
4.
Not at second level.
You better look again, bro. It's only 1 hit dice per level. It's 1d8 at first, and if you use second, it's 2d8. If you use 3, it's 3d8. Where are you
One
getting
D-
that
yeah, one
from?
D8
It
plus
ain't
your
ever
spellcasting
been that much.
modifier. And then, yeah,
This
it's
is
plus
a bait.
1d8 per level, so it's only 2d8.
Plus your spellcasting modifier.
Well, it says here at level 1, I got 2d8 plus 2. And then at
No, I don't. What are you reading?
I mean, this is
Probably D&D Beyond.
it is D&D Beyond, but it's
Yeah,
not
which probably has
2024. It's
No, we
from
got
D&D
2024 rules.
basic rules, page 259.
Forever and 3,000 days. Cure Wounds is 1d8 plus your spell modifier.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
And then at each upcast, you add an additional d8.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on.
Like you can look that up in the player's handbook, the actual physical one, because I know that's pulling 2024 bullshit right there.
Okay.
It's gotta be.
Well, then it's going to be 17 then.
Okay.
Still good roll. That's
You
still a good
really
roll.
good.
Yeah, 3d8.
Okay. So if a rogue uses his action to dash,
I'm
You can use-
still not done.
Yeah.
I just did an
All right.
act-
So
I
that's
just did an
exactly-
that's your action. Yes, sir.
You're gunning for me not to take my action, right?
No, I'm gunning for you to get your action right the first time. That way you can get right into your bonus action and everything else.
Okay, I'm just joking with you.
I'm just fucking with you too, man. I did
Yeah.
skip you, so my bad.
You did. So anyway,
I did. I did do that.
I am going to. Well, that was a spell. So what I'm going to do is because I cast jump on myself, I'm going to jump out of the boat.
Okay.
And as I am falling, I'm going to bonus action. Like how far? So if I my jump will take me how far out? Like about it's 3 plus my. I'm just doing a.
I don't remember. We figured all that out.
Yeah, it's like a standing long jump. I think it's like 3 plus my strength modifier, which is 3 plus times 3 because of the jump spell. So I think
It's in our group chat, or not group chat, but our chat.
16
We
times 3, 16 times 2, I mean, yeah, it's 3 times, it's 3 times 6, that's 18. So I'm jumping 18 feet out,
okay.
and I'm still like, 40 feet above the ground, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to bonus action, spend 2 charges on my armor for levitate.
Okay.
Okay, and I will use my movement to. So that's 18 and plus 20, and then I'll. So, can I allow gravity to like jump out? Allow gravity to have me fall down to about 20 feet, and then the levitate.
And then
spell
enact
kick
your
in.
levitate.
Yeah. So that would be
Yes,
my
I will absolutely allow
and
that.
would I have any movement left over since I do have jump activated and I only used practically about only half of my movement? Or would you say that is a total amount of movement from falling and then levitating? Would you say all that together would be my full movement?
Well, that's what 58 foot.
Yeah, 58. Well, that's a long jump with a 10-foot run. I didn't have a 10-foot run. It was a standing jump for 18 feet.
What's your
And
strength
then I
score?
started falling, and then I levitated down the last 20 feet. How about we just count that my full movement? Because that's a lot of
Wait, what's your strength score?
What's my strength bonus?
What's your strength score?
17 strength is a +3.
Okay. And how tall is your character?
5 foot I am 5'6".
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing a
Without
I'm
a
doing
running start, your
force-
long jump is 24 feet.
a standing long jump.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'll do. Standing long jump, 24 feet. Then I'm going to start like letting gravity take a hold of me, and then I'm going to cast levitate, and then I'll levitate down the last 20 feet.
40 feet.
40 feet.
Okay, so where are you at on the map? Go ahead and move your token, please.
Okay, sorry. So let's just say these are 10-foot blocks, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's just say to here, to here, and then I'm on the ground.
Okay.
So that's my bonus action. That's my movement. That's my action. I wish I had a double barrel bonus action, but I don't. And back to you, Rocky.
Okay. Where I don't even remember. Yes,
Top of the round.
we're at the top of the round.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Michael. I'm not going to skip you this time, so you're going to be up pretty quick here. What I was asking, a rogue can use its action to dash and then its bonus action to dash again, correct?
Yes.
So that's what, just 3 times my movement speed?
Basically, yeah.
Is that what that would be?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5.
Jump back.
Yeah, he's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
All right. Crimson, it's your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Fuck yeah, I would. Give him a little payback, bro.
15 plus 6 does a 21 hit.
It does. It doesn't have the cover bonus this time.
Oh god, I just rolled 10. So that's 13 damage.
Nice. Gave him a fucking receipt, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
He called and asked for that fucking tree line. And Crimson takes his long ass arching shot. And as he's looking over his shoulder, seeing where them giants are, he catches one in his shoulder blade and he fucking looks over like, okay, motherfucker.
You should have hit him.
There's my receipt.
You
I will
should have
see
hit
you
him.
again. Yeah, all right, Crimson, anything else? Any movement? Any,
Is Jonesy attached to the rope yet?
when it's her turn, she's going to start climbing it.
Okay.
But no, it just, that was Broom's last turn is throwing that rope over and it just hit right in front of her. So she's
Yeah.
right there. That's where she's at the moment.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Dagas.
All right.
I didn't skip you this time, pal. It's
You
your
did
turn.
not. I'm making a notation in my TPS report.
I just want my stapler.
So, because I've got jump on me, I should be able to move, I think we figured it out, like 52 feet. Right?
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't change your movement at all.
It tripled it. Mike, I gave you the formula in our group, in our chat. Just go open your chat real quick and scroll back up and look, and it'll tell you.
I just put a jump calculator in there, so.
We figured it out for both your standing, like jumping straight up.
Yeah, if I was
And-
doing like a running long jump, I should be able to jump almost like.
No, with a running start, it's 51 feet long jump.
Yeah.
Well, okay, 51 feet. I said 52. Okay.
It was a lot.
Yeah,
I remember when we figured it out, we were like, holy shit.
and that's So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to long jump myself over. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom chakalaka. I'm going to here. That's my movement. As my bonus action, I'm going to use Torchbearer.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need them to make a DC 13 Wisdom save.
13?
Yeah.
Well, there's a natty 1,
Okay.
and there's a 7.
All right. Well, they will be. My God, this is really the first time I've had that this has actually worked. I'm at level 6, and I've had this since level 3, here we go.
Well,
Torchbearer, bonus action. You present your holy thing. Corlin, get these guys out of here. Every hostile creature within 30 feet of you that can hear or see you on a fail for the next minute. Any attack made against any other creature that is not you, it is at a disadvantage. So there you go.
Yes.
And so that's my
The problem is that DC 13 saving throw in the...
Yeah. And so that's my movement, my action. I'm sorry, that's my movement, my bonus action. Now it's time for my action. I'm going to wail on them with my sword.
Okay.
I'll do the one that's just to the left of me. And here we go. Lightkeeper, here we go. That is going to be 18 plus...
Got it.
1. That's okay. I will expend out my last level 1 spell slot to add a Divine Smite.
Okay.
Okay. So the it's roll the 1. 4 points of slashing damage.
Nico, shut the hell up.
And 4 points of slashing damage, 12 points of divine smite damage.
All right. You slashed him down. He was the one that had the little kind of a crispy cook to him from Goldie's Firebolt.
Okay, and then I will take my second attack to the one that's just north of me. And here we go.
Okay.
Come on, Lightkeeper. Oh. That's 30, 20, 23 to hit.
That's definitely a hit, sir.
Okay. And that's going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I don't. And I'll expend no. All right, and that's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giant 1. Where's he at? $10, 20, 30, 40. Oh yeah, he's gonna throw a rock at y'all ship.
Oh, reaction.
All right, there's your reaction. You see that missile come sailing in. Goldie hits them harpsichords, and it hit dead right in the center of their mast, which would have broke it clean off, and it just ricochets off, flying into the air.
And that's when I say, solid as a rock. Ooh. That's my jam.
It is now your turn, Goldie.
Oh, yeah, baby. for seeing my workhorse, my stallion, is up here yet again, perusing in the field. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at this fella right here.
All right, the one that he didn't kill. Okay.
That's right. Oh. Does a 14 plus 7, does a 21 hit him?
It better.
Oh my goodness gracious. Guess what? We're gonna have some crispy critter tonight, baby. Oh, shadow, nado. 13 points of fire damage, baby, and 8 and a 5.
That certainly hurt.
And then as my bonus action, I don't know if he is within range. Probably not. If oh yeah, he's only 100 feet away from me. He can hear me. I'm gonna yell out, baby, come on back to the ship, baby. Let these giants handle them. And then I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration to Dagus.
Okay.
At your level, what is that? Is that still a D6?
D8.
D8. All right. Use that good help. And I practically can use inspiration on almost anything.
Pretty much.
Will that add to a help, like healing spell?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, actually.
Oh,
Yes,
well,
That's what I thought I
inspiration.
read. I thought that would be, yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's not much you can't like add that D roll too, actually, from what I read, you know. That's why it's such a cool mechanic. Very versatile mechanic.
Versatile. Yeah.
Yes, it's called magical inspiration, and it can be added to spell damage or healing points whenever you cast healing spells. It's called magical inspiration. It's an optional rule, yeah. Pretty versatile ability.
Pretty cool. All right, and that's my turn. That's all I got. Oh, no, matter of fact, as my movement, I'm gonna step and hide behind Crimson. And then that will be my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna use him for cover.
They're a sturdy group. They're all going to take a shot with their crossbows and then haul out. So, oh shit, there's one hit. There's one missed. 2 misses. But giant one. Oh, all right. Took another 10 damage. And then they're going to haul ass. So, 30 foot. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. They're running too. The thugs, they're full sprint, so 60 for them. They're running. That's that. He took. I didn't take his shot. He misses anyway, and then he gets his 30. And this thug gets his full movement. He's out of here. They're all trying. They're like, oh shit, me in trouble. Okay, Jonesy, it's her turn. She's at the rope, and she's gonna make an athletics check to climb. And she succeeds.
Diddy, I'm going to post that. That calculator in the main chat. I've never seen
That's
that
where
before.
I put
That's Okay. Okay. Very cool. That takes because we were sitting there noodling it for half an hour a couple weeks ago. Whenever I got that
Oh yeah,
on.
trying to do all the math by hand and figure it out. Yeah.
Dude,
I like math.
with a running start, you can start your long jump. Wow.
The biggest caveat is that thing on the bottom that says you can't jump more than your movement, though.
You cannot jump further than your remaining movement.
Remaining movement.
Yeah.
So in other words, you could jump
Okay.
50 feet, but you'd have to take dash action to do it.
Well, that don't make no sense. No, see, that don't make no sense because if you can only move 30 feet, what the hell is the point in taking a 10-foot run and then jumping the other 20 feet unless you're jumping over something? That because 30 foot's hell, you can just run 30 foot.
Yeah, the jump spell is more about height than distance, honestly.
I concur, and as a DM ruling, it's a spell. And it says
Okay.
you jump 3 times your jump thingy. So that makes perfect sense to me. Why the hell would I jump?
If I can only
If
move
I can just-
my movement,
Move my movement.
right? That don't make
Yeah.
no sense.
All in agreement?
I agree with it.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'm sorry about the dogs and everything, guys. That was. How many feet can I move per round on a climb? God.
Climb would be 15 for Jonesy. So it's half movement speed.
Is that because of being bounded, or
No, it's because that's your climb speed. Is
oh,
half
climb
movement speed, I
speed?
believe.
Okay.
I'll double check.
Yeah, where's Brug anyways? I'm just checking. This is Brug up here.
Where?
Basically half its movement speed.
Yeah,
because it has a
Rugen's
movement speed
on,
stat,
on the wheel.
Oh, on the wheel.
Yeah, I don't think with the type of rogue she is that she has a climb speed yet.
No,
But
yeah,
she
so-
she can use her movement to dash.
Yeah, she can use
So
her action
she-
to dash and
That's what
She is 30 foot up that rope.
okay.
Brug sees her. That's Jonesy's turn. It's Brug's turn. Brug is going to turn the ship. Why can't I get my icon on my ship? There it goes. No,
Which way do you want to turn it?
if I north, I see it. I got it. He's going to turn the ship, and he's actually going to move it. He's going to hit them throttles a little bit. Let's see. If he did it turning, it would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Where's Daga at?
Yeah, he is right back here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm heading Dagas's direction because like, hey, hey, buddy. I don't know how you ran away from the boat. Now I got to pick you up. All right, that's Brug's turn. Giant 1,
He's
giant
moving
2.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another thing. Did y'all see how I rounded that curve to make that movement? Just now, how I moved the ship in a curve?
Yeah, that's a
Like-
handling thing.
That is, that's when y'all are doing turns and stuff with this ship on the map. Keep that in mind. That it's not just gonna
Giant 2 and Giant 3.
670 feet this way or
Yeah.
70 feet that way. You're
Actually
gonna have to
a
turn
book
that
has
vessel.
those patterns and calculations in it. I'll look it up later.
Just to keep in mind. That's what I wanted to. Okay, so last Giant 2 and 3. Let's see, where are they at? 10, 20, 30, 40,
Why are you
10,
moving the ship?
20, 30, 40. What?
Somebody moved the ship.
Why am I moving them?
No, somebody moved the ship.
Who moved the damn ship? I was moving Giants, so I know it wasn't me. All right, 1 to 2 is the ship. 3 to 4 is actually Doggles.
Bingo.
Ooh, that's going to be a 3. And a 6 plus 9 is a 15. Giant 2 throws a stone at you, Doggles, and misses. Giant 3 is throwing at the ship. Oh, Goldie, you've already used your reaction, by the way. Natty fucking 1.
Plus, I get my reaction at the start of my turn, and I use that. No, you're right. Never mind.
Oh, he rolled a nat 1 anyway, so I guess with the ship turning and moving, he
What?
was completely ass fucked and threw it somewhere. Whatever. All right, we are back at the top of the round. It is Ragland, and he is going to move. His action will be to dash again, so that'd be 50 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40. And he gets into this rocky terrain, and he's going to use his bonus action to hide. That'll work. 18 plus... Oh, yeah. That'll work. 18 plus 9 is what, 27?
Yep.
Yeah, he has successfully dipped the set, I would say. Crimson, it's your turn.
Well, assessing the situation, I'd say that the biggest threat at this point is the Giants. So, yeah.
I'd say you're right.
Take a shot at Giant number 1. Check the distance here. 30. I think I'm still at disadvantage on that.
With a heavy crossbow?
Yeah.
You're not.
I think it's
You're not.
80 is your normal range. It's pretty
Light
hefty.
Crossbow is 80, sweet 20.
Yeah.
Heavy crossbow. Oh yeah, range 100, 400. So I think I'm
Oh, okay.
just out of range for a normal shot. Yeah. So I'll take it at
Plus,
disadvantage.
you gotta add 20 to that also. So you're at 150, 150. Because we're still 40 foot off the ground.
It doesn't change anything though as far as the roll.
Right. I'm just saying.
So does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one are you shooting? 1, 2, or 3?
1.
Okay. Yes, that hits.
That'll be 12 points of damage.
Nice shot. All right, Doggis.
Okay.
Unless Crimson has anything else he wants to do, my
I was
bad.
gonna say, as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and use my blood. Oh wait, hold on. I don't think I'm. Never mind. I'm not in range of blood curse. Go ahead.
Okay. As my understanding that I'm going to incur an opportunity attack, I'm going to do a high jump. So, which will allow me, with my newfound calculator, I'm going to, this is a running start, so 10 feet, I'm going to be able to jump up 26 feet high as my movement. As my bonus action, I'm going to face step into the boat. And then I'm going to turn around and take a couple of bow shots at the guard that I left. So, I guess, would you like to do the opportunity attack first?
He misses.
Okay.
Not by much, but he missed you.
Okay. I'll take 2 bow shots back at him, just because I can.
So you're on the boat now?
Yeah, I'm on the boat now. As I've heard in the past, don't ever get out of the boat, man. No matter how many mangoes, don't get out of the boat. Good tiger. Good tiger.
All right,
I'll stay in the boat and go ahead and take 2 shots back at the guy who was behind, taking the swipe at me. That's 19 to hit. 19 plus 1, a dirty 20.
that definitely hits.
Okay. That's going to be for a whopping 7 points of 7 points of damage.
All right.
I'll take my second bow shot, and that's a whopping 11.
That misses.
You got a D8.
Okay. And that's pretty much all my
So, yeah,
movement.
you
It's
still
my
have
shot.
inspiration and bless.
You got a D8.
I did the blast, and I guess because I'll go ahead and do the heroic inspiration. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to. I don't want it to expire. So that's 11 plus 8. That's 19.
That hits.
Thanks, JD. I forgot I had inspiration. Hang on. Let's roll that again. That's a whopping another 6 points of piercing damage.
And he drops to 1 hit point. Oh. He's injured, but not dead.
All right.
Okay, Giant 1. Oh, they all close enough now. 10, 20, 30, 40.
New round.
Let's see.
Isn't it Goldie's
I'm
turn?
ready. What?
It's my turn.
No, it's not. You go after him.
I go after Doggett, I thought.
Giant 1, Goldie. It's right there on the paper. No, you don't go after August. You go after Giant.
Okay.
Just because his turn went so fast.
Hey, what happened?
I can't hear him no
I
more.
think he got a phone call.
Oh,
No.
yeah. Thanks for reminding me about the inspiration. I marked it down. I forgot to add it. I was thinking I was going to add it to my last heal spell since I'm kind of beat up.
That's one of the nice things about using physical dice is I can just grab a D8, put it next to my dice, so that I know, hey, I've got this extra D8 to throw.
Yeah, I've got both. I got my physical dice here, and I got my and then I got D&D Beyond up. But and that guy
Okay.
Rocky, I tell you, man. Next time, hey Rocky, what's going on, man?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is the boat. And it's the boat. And that's a smashing boulder into the boat. And Goldie, you don't have your reaction yet until the very next turn, right?
I don't know because it was the start of the new turn and I didn't use a reaction after my turn. So I think I do.
Yeah, he has his reaction back.
So
Okay.
I want to use a reaction then.
Then I'm not going to waste time with the damage. That was your reaction. Again, you blocked the vessel, and it's actually your turn now.
So I get my reaction back, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That is correct.
I'm going to cast. No, I'm not. Hold on, let me see. Come on there. You going quick? Oh, I don't want to go there. That's a fucking mistake. Trust and believe. Goldie does not want to do that. I'm well within range. Nobody throws boulders at Goldie, baby. And firebolt.
Okay, which one are you tracking?
Number one
Okay.
does a 15 plus 7, 22 hit.
Yes, it does.
Ooh! 17 points of fire damage. A 7 and a 10.
Oh, yeah, that just cooked him up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. And I look back at Brugge and say, get us the hell out of here, baby. We ain't got time for this type of party.
You show right.
This is a Diddy party, and we ain't ready.
That's and thugs. That's run more, so they're full out sprinting now. There's giants, so we're just gonna move them. They're all running for their lives. Jonesy, it's her turn. Last 5 feet. She swings up onto the deck of the ship, landing in between two of the dogs. Or rush up, its tails wagging, lick her face, and she's like, "Go, go, 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 go!" That's Jonesy's turn. Thugs, they're running too. Run for your fucking lives! Brew.
Running real
Yeah.
fast.
All right, there's the turn. Now he's going to move 70 feet as he hits the throttle and pulls back, meaning he's going up 2. So he's going to get 50 foot of movement out of this maneuver because he's climbing in the sky too. Oh, not the person. I want the boat. There we go. 10, 20,
That's
30, 40, 50. And he is trying to turn the boat now that everybody's on it and get the hell out of here. That's Brugge's turn. He's done. Giants are back. 2 throws. 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, y'all definitely in range. So here's the first one.
Oh, the boat's still immune.
13 plus 9. That's going to hit, Goldie. You have your reaction back. Do you want to use it? It bounces off. Giant 2.
I do.
7. What is this fucking?
Plus 9.
So 16. Yeah, I'd say that hits the ship.
How about I
Yeah,
use
the
my
ship
reaction
only
to
has
make that
an
a
AC of 13,
disadvantage?
so.
It's
Yeah,
still-
that definitely hits the ship.
it's
Can I
still-
use my reaction to make
But
that
it's
a
immune to
disadvantage?
that type of damage.
I'm
Oh,
within
it is
5
until the very next turn. All right, you're right. It blocks.
It's immune until my next start of my
So
next
2
turn.
boulders smash into the ship. Boom,
immune to
boom.
rocket.
No damage. It goes flying off. Raglan has dipped the set. He's gone. Crimson, it's your turn.
Damn, still taking a little bit disadvantage.
That's 200 and some odd feet.
Six, 20... 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. For another 13 points of damage.
Nice shot. Dodus, it's your turn.
Okay. Very good. I'm going to let's get the spell list here. I'm going to use my last level 2 spell slot to cure wounds myself
Okay.
at 3d8 plus 2.
No,
Level
that's
is 2d8.
it's 2d8 plus your spellcasting
At
modifier, your
second, at
charisma.
second level.
It's 2d8, bro.
Yeah.
1d8 at first,
Yeah, at third level,
2d8 at second.
Thank-
I don't work.
Yeah,
Where?
I'm casting it at second level, so it's 3d8 plus 2.
It's 2d8, Michael.
It's 2d8
Yeah,
at level
one-
1. It's every
No, it's
level
not,
one,
Michael.
It's 1d8.
I don't know where you're getting this information from. How you've been playing D&D most of your life. Cure wounds is 1d8 at first level, 2d8 at second, 3d. I don't care what D&D Beyond says. Grab your player's handbook and read it.
Okay. Okay.
It's 1d8 per spell slot that you use.
Okay. Well, okay.
So it's 2d8 plus your charisma because that's your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. For 9 points.
And who got that?
Me.
Okay.
So now I'm at 39.
baby.
Yeah, man, that D&D Beyond is like updated to giving you the 2024. That might be a nerf that they did to cure wounds, but that is
The
not.
2024 version is 2d8.
Okay, see, I knew that wasn't correct. I was like, no, cure wounds has always been 1d8 and 1d8 plus.
Well, I've been looking out for that, and it's saying that the source of this ruling is D&D Beyond Basic Rules, page 259 of the D&D Basic Rules.
Yeah, basic rules for 2024.
For 2024.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Basic Rules like the Red Box or the original.
No, that's yeah, that ain't
Okay. Okay. Very good. So that's my action. My movement. I'll go ahead and take over steering from Rube on the steering wheel, and
Okay.
yeah, and since I have proficiency in sailing, and let's get the heck out of Dodge, and we'll just keep on getting on. I'll throttle it. I'll put the metal to the pedal
That's right.
because I got.
All right, this
Not
is a
really
new.
me.
This is a new round, John, and you don't have your reaction back yet. And its armor
Correct.
class is what?
But it's-
13?
Yeah, but it's still immune until my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck. You're good to go then. Again, another bolt that passes off, and the
Wow.
Giants just kind of stop and stare. Goldie, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take my movement to the back
I
of
need
the
to
ship.
I need to read up on reactions because it feels to me like it's just lasting overtime and then overtime even after we're into the next round. I gotta read that just to make sure we're doing it right because it seems to me like we're getting a whole lot of overlapping protection that we shouldn't have.
I'm still in range, right in my range at 120 feet. I'm gonna
But
run to the back of the
check
ship, and I'm gonna give the bird to giant number 1. I'm gonna firebolt him. With a 12 plus 7, a 19.
That is.
Oh, 2d10, baby. I'm glad to get that on. We have an 8 and a 6. So 14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And that is gonna be
Yeah, so
the remaining part.
Actually, the ship wouldn't have been immune because it's till the start of his next turn, which is right immediately after he used his reaction to cast it. So
No,
So what's
no,
that,
it
JD?
wasn't.
I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't. I cast it after my turn because they went after me. So
But then Giant 1 goes before you, though. So that's why I'm trying to.
it's still immune until the beginning of my next turn. Once I
yeah,
cast
which is
it,
immediately after Giant 1, which is the one that you used the liar on.
yeah, it's good. Whoever can throw now, but I got my reaction back.
Right, but what we're saying is you use your reaction, then you have your turn, thus nullifying the immunity almost immediately.
So those last two Giants would have got their shots back in. Well, one of them would have been 1, 2. No? Okay. So it's his turn. He already used his reaction. Then it's his turn. And then these
I
two
got my reaction
throw.
back.
2 and
And then
3
when
would
Giant
be able
1
to
throws
hit.
again, it's not your turn again, though. So you don't get a reaction back for Giant 1 coming. That's what I was saying. I knew something. I was like, wait a minute. There's a break here between these two, and there's no way his 1 fills into the
2
next
and 3 would
round.
be able to hit us with a rock.
No, it says here.
No, it actually would have been 1.
You within 300 feet, take damage, causing it to be immune to that
Until
type
the
of
start
damage
your
until
next turn.
exactly
Which is
my
immediately
next
after you
turn.
used your reaction.
But I have my reaction back now.
Right.
You
so
see what
can
I'm
use it
saying?
again for 2 and 3.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, it would
That's
be
what that-
just number 1. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't understand why we're having this discussion.
I guess it does, though, because I'm looking at it 1, 2, 3, and then it goes back around, but it still lasts because it's not his turn again yet.
Exactly.
So it still blocks Giant 1.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
I'll
I
be
use
damned.
my
Okay, it looked wrong to me, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's got to be a break in this, but apparently not. Okay, and you hit with your fireball. What damage did you do?
14.
14. Thank you, sir. Wow, he's kind of hurting. All right.
We ain't doing nothing but running from him.
I know, right? Brug is going to use a first level cure wounds on Crimson now that he's not flying the ship.
Oh.
Crimson gets 6 back.
Okay. Puts me at 24.
Yeah. Giant 1 or Giant 2 and Giant 3. Now if they throw at people, which because last time I've been rolling for the boat 6. So
Correct.
now it's 1. And he's going to throw a rock at Brug. Oh my freaking Christ.
Did he just crit?
Yeah, he just crit.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
pretty
use
sure
my
Brug's about to be
reaction to-
splattered.
I'll make my reaction to make that disadvantage.
Thank God.
I've been holding off on using my reaction in case
He still hit me, but thank you. Thank you. Because I was about to eat like 80-something hit points of damage. Yeah, Brug was about to be.
How are you going to do that
Oh,
from the
thank
other side of the boat?
what's that?
That's
How are you gonna do
11.
that from the other side of the boat? Because oh wait, hold on, we got to fix that because you're driving now.
Brug just took 30 damage.
Oh,
He just heals Crimson. Whee! And then BOW! Gets blasted across the deck with 4 hit points. And now Giant 3. Who's number 3? Dagas.
Yeah.
Let's see if he hits you. No, he doesn't. Roll to 2. Back to the top of the round. Crimson.
Okay, just distance checking here. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, now I'm in range.
Oh yeah, now I'm in.
That's terrible. You gotta be 7,000 feet away to be in range.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Damn. Okay.
17 armor class on stone giants.
Well, then I miss.
You're finally in range and then you miss.
Yeah. Right?
You've been flanking his ass at disadvantage. That's funny. Okay, that was Crimson. Dagas, you're back up again, buddy.
Okay.
Certainly pushing this boat as fast as you can push it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you rising up in the air any at all, or are you
Yeah,
just straight shot out of here?
Let's go like that kind of Millennium Falcon kind of shot where we're rising and going up at a 45-degree angle.
Okay, so that's going to be. It can move 20 at 70. So we're going to move about
That would put
50
us at,
feet.
that would put us at 80 feet up.
Yep. And then. All right, y'all are 80 feet up and that far away. And with them seeing that they can't really hit you anymore, you're out of combat.
Okay.
All these little dudes are still running around screaming bloody murder. And then the giants have gone about just smashing this camp, throwing random rocks at little guys that they see trying to run away here and there. But you guys have made it out of today's session being what it is.
Yeah.
I will have to figure out XP. But great job, guys. That was very interesting. I did not expect Crimson to be like, set it off, motherfucker.
Death trap.
I was like, lawful good, huh? Like, you're just going to take the first shot of the whole day,
Right.
huh, lawful good guy?
So we did it.
You're like, I don't like
they
when
were
people
holding
steal.
Jonesy hostage. So.
He did have our friend.
He came at him with the Batman.
That's what I'm saying. He did have our friend.
Yeah, he did. These boys will fucking set it off. Oh, yeah, Mike, man, I wasn't trying to be mean or nothing about that, but like,
I did not take it that way. I just
Cure Wounds has always been 1d8,
yeah.
and see, that's what happens, man.
Or level.
I don't. Why did they make 24, dude? It's so fucking
I know.
aggravating to
Because
me.
they needed to sell books.
I mean, they didn't do a very good job because I ain't fucking bought one.
Be right back, fellas.
Okay.
So Jonesy looks at the 4 of y'all in the ship. She kind of sits up and she goes, "So, I guess you guys found it,
Yep.
and that's where we'll put a pin in it today."
Very
Bing.
cool. That was a good dynamic. We don't normally come across very often, and that's like a hostage rescue situation. You know?
I wanted that. That was going to be the. Do y'all leave her behind?
No, well done, man.
Do you run from the giants?
That's a cool mechanic. Yeah.
So there was one little moral drawbridge to jump over right there, and then when I pick up next session, hopefully I'll have few more actually. So, like I said, this will be the decision-making segment of next session. But since it's only 2 options now, since you actually don't have to go to Balen Post to save Jonesy, because I was fully thinking like, okay, she might not make the escape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was going to be one of those things like, do we go save this girl who we kind of got in this pickle because it was us who came looking for her, for, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's a
So-
that's a cool mechanic, man. I'm gonna peg that in the little gray cells because that was fun. That was fun.
Plus, there are so many different ways you could have went about it.